Hey guys, I'm going to film myself doing my makeup today. This is going to be my first talk through getting ready. I'll probably hate editing this because I hate listening to my voice recorded. But if you've been reading my blog, you know that I am trying to use up some of my products in 2015. So I'm going to be using those today. I keep them all in this little basket, so I am reminded to use them because I have so much stuff that I like to use all of the new stuff all the time. So to get started, I am going to prime my face. Today I'm going to use the Cover FX Mattifying Primer. I'm almost done with this, so hopefully it'll be done soon. It's not my favorite. So I'm just going to squeeze a little out and put it all over my face. I don't necessarily love a matte face on me. I think it makes me look like I'm wearing makeup, and I don't really like that effect. So I'll be glad when it's all over. Okay. So I've been getting some questions as to why I do my eyes before I do my face. And I tend to use some glittery eyeshadows, so I have noticed that if I do my eyes first, I can clean up my face without undoing everything that I've already done. So that is why I focus on my eyes. So I'm going to prime those as well. And I will be using my $1 e.l.f. primer. This is almost out as well, and it's getting kind of chunky and not as easy to deal with. So I probably won't be using it for much longer. If you hear my dogs barking, I'm sorry. I have a zoo here. Okay, so once my eyes are primed, this will just help prevent any creasing from my eyeshadow. But I do like to add a second layer, and that is a eyeshadow base, and I find that that really helps the color show because it really neutralizes out any of my actual eye color. It is like a skin tone foundation. It's from NYX. Pretty inexpensive. I get my NYX at Ulta because every time I go to the Target by me, all of the NYX is all picked over, so that sucks. I just put this all over my eyelids. I put all this on with my finger because, well, it doesn't have to really be precise. Excuse my nails, I'm like testing out Jamberry, and I will report on what I think of those. So far, I really like them. I've been a shellac girl for the last 2 years, but it was just getting too expensive, so I'm trying something new. For eyeshadow, I'm going to use my Tokidoki palette, which is the very first palette I ever owned, and Kim got it for me. So it's like really shimmery, bright colors. I'm going to use just like a flat, it's called a shader brush, to just lay down some color. This is like overkill, but I put on a very neutral eye color to as like my base, so I can blend colors out over it. So I'm just going to pick this really light color and literally put it all over my eye. So from my lid all the way up to my eyebrow, and just blend that out. After watching YouTube for so long, I've realized that I literally have like the tiniest eyelids ever. Like my eyelids are so tiny, they're right here, and that's it. So all of the work that I have to do is in a very teeny tiny spot. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go for like a really natural look today because I'm not doing anything. We're just going shopping. So I'm going to take this Duna color and pop that all over my lid and like in my crease a little bit. I'm actually going to use the same shader brush if I can find it. That's not it. Here it is. So just put that all over. Up to the middle, not quite all the way up to my eyebrows though. Then I'm going to take a more like pointed brush. So kind of looks like this. Hopefully so it's smaller and it's got like a point on the end, so I can really get into the crease. And I'm going to use this dark brown right here mixed with this gold. So I'm going to mix the two together, and I just do that by literally like tap, 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 tap. Real technical. I knock off like the excess by just like bashing it on the side, so I'm not getting product all over. I'm known to do that and it's like a hot mess. So I'm literally going to just like run it back and forth right above my lid. Looks like that. And because I have such tiny eyelids and like really like a lot of like flat space right here, I have to bring mine up higher. Otherwise it looks like really awkward. So if you watch like other YouTube videos, like their crease is like really precise and they really have to like push in. I like don't have that problem. So I'm gonna go back into those colors, tap off the excess, and buff that right into the crease just to give it some definition and to add a little interest. It might look like slightly terrifying right now, but we'll make it look better. Kim won't let me walk out of the house looking like a crazy. And always one eye is darker than the other. Never fails. So I'm going to stop using this one, use a clean brush, so I'm not adding any more product, and just blend. So just literally going back and forth to kind of work that color in to make it less intense, less drag queenish, if you will. Which, nothing wrong with drag queen makeup, because some of them do makeup like a champ and I'm so jealous of their abilities. Okay, so blending out both sides, just a little bit of definition on both. I'm going to put a little bit of this gold color on the actual, my tiny little lid, because I can. So I'm going to use the same brush that I used to blend and just tap it into the gold, knock it off, and then just put a little bit of color right on the lid. Do it to the other eye. And that's it. I'm going to put a little bit more of that lighter color up here, which on camera it's showing super, like, you can really see the difference on camera. In real life it doesn't really look like that, so don't think I'm crazy. I'm a little crazy, but not that crazy. For that I have like this really tiny like wispy brush. It's like real thin. And then I'm gonna do this like gray white color, and then I literally just sweep it under my eyebrow. And then I put a little bit on like the inner corner of my eye. Apparently it makes you look more awake. I don't really know if that's the case, but I've been doing it forever, so just keep up with that. Back to the little blending brush. Just gonna blend out any of the harsh edges so it doesn't look like I have three colors. They kind of just go in like a gradient. And that's it for the eyes. I'm going to put on a little liner and a little mascara and call it good. So in my basket I have the Stila liquid liner. I don't think I'm feeling it today. I don't really want a harsh look. I want more of a brown liner. So what I think I'm actually going to do is take a smaller brush. Not that one though. There we go. This one has like a really, a really slanted edge, and I'm going to actually use some eyeshadow as eyeliner. I use this a lot if I don't feel like messing with eyeliner, or if I want a color that I don't have an eyeliner of. I do that. So I'm going to take like the super dark brown, I think it's called Camo, yeah. I'm looking at these names for like the first time. Weird. Okay, so I'm just going to tap it in, get it on the very edge, tap off the excess because you don't want a hot mess. And then I have to like pull my eye, which is probably not good, and drag it along my lash line. Try to get as close to your lashes as you can. I wear contacts most days. Today I am. So I have to be kind of careful because I have written on my eyeball before, and that is no fun. And I've had to take my contacts out and like scrub them down because there's makeup all over them. That's just not good. Going back in with some more because it didn't really do what I wanted it to do. And just lightly run it across my lash line. And there we go. We get the eyeliner look without having to use a deep eyeliner. I'm going to do it to the other side. Again, like I said, I'm not doing anything crazy today. So more of like a natural look, I guess. As natural as you can get with makeup. Okay, so both eyes are done. I'm going to run a little bit of that color mixed with that gold color like I did in the crease, and I'm going to run that under my eyelashes on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to pop on some mascara. I don't have any mascara in my basket because I go through my mascaras pretty quick. So today I'm going to use one of my favorites. It's by Urban Decay. It's called Perversion. This is a little sample size. I have like 2 other samples because I got a ton of Urban Decay stuff for Christmas. So I have a lot of that mascara, which is good because I love it. So I'm going to curl my eyelashes, which Kim says looks terrifying. And I found if I curl them and then pull it up towards the crease of my eye, it really curls them even deeper. And I do one at a time so I don't lose my curl. So this brush is like massive, so I have to be a little careful. You should only keep your mascaras for like 3 months. Otherwise they get kind of gross and chunky. So I have a lot of mascaras running at one time. See, I always screw it up. But I try not to keep them for much longer than 3 months. Now I'm going to do the other eye. I think it's just going to be a BB cream sort of day. I don't really feel like putting on some thick foundation. I have MAC in my basket and I really like it, but I'm not feeling that today, so I'll just use some BB cream. And it's really funny because when I do mascara on my bottom, I still have to like open my mouth, which is so ridiculous because you shouldn't have to do that. But I guess a lot of women do. Okay. Eyebrows today. I'm going to take my trusty spoolie brush, which is like a spoolie brush is a mascara wand, but this is a clean mascara wand on a stick. Really. I'm just gonna brush through them. For me, if I'm not going for like a super done look, I can just brush through them and slap on some clear brow gel and call it good. I'm pretty fortunate that way. I have pretty decent eyebrows, I guess. So I'm just using the Anastasia clear brow gel. I got a sample of it. I have another sample, which is awesome because it's really expensive and it's clear brow gel, so I don't really want to spend all that money on clear brow gel. Alright, so I look done on the face. So I am using the Garnier BB cream. It's one of my faves. I have another like backup already because I was using this every single day, and then I found foundations that I love, so I haven't been using it, but I want to use it up. So I'm just going to shake it up. It's like super liquidy. I have it in the shade light medium. Put this on the back of my hand. That's like really all I need for my whole face. I'm going to take it's an It Cosmetics buffing foundation. It's just a flat top kabuki brush. pop that on and then swirl it around. BB creams you can sometimes get away with like using your fingers. I'm not a huge fan of that, but that's because I'm obsessed with my makeup brushes. So I like a flat top kabuki brush or a blending brush for anything I'm putting on my face. I just think it works better for me. It helps it not settle in like fine lines, which I'm like 26, why do I have all these fine lines? But whatever. And I have like ginormous pores. So I'm just going to literally put that all over my face, take it down my neck. It's not too dark for me, even though I'm like super pasty because I hate the sun. I don't hate the sun, I hate sitting in the sun. But it's actually sunny today and I love it. But I don't have to go sit in it. Okay. So now that that is done, I am going to put on some bronzer. And I have a really old Physicians Formula mineral wear bronzer, like OG old. And for that I like to use like an angled fluffy brush, kind of like this. And then I put it in the hollows of my cheeks. This isn't even really showing up. Along my temples, a little bit on my forehead. And then I just like to like blend it out so it doesn't look like I have like lines. Like I'm not going for Kim Kardashian carved out bronzed face. Just a little warmth. Add some color to this pasty. Okay, after that, blush in my basket. I have a ton of blush. Oh, this doesn't go in there. I'm going to use my e.l.f. blush. It's the first e.l.f. blush I got and I love it. It's in the shade Tickled Pink. I use, not that one. I use a fluffy blush brush. This one's from Real Techniques. I just swirl it in, tap it off. Just brush it onto my cheeks. I don't really have a routine for this, I guess. I put it everywhere because pasty. Okay, normally I would do some highlighter. Not really feeling it today, so other than that, I could set with a powder if I wanted to, but I don't think I really need it. So other than that, I just want to use a setting spray, and that basically supposed to like keep your makeup longer and just like make everything blend together. I have the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. This was like $3. I don't love it. I loved it until I tried the Urban Decay kind. That's really expensive, so I'm going to use the rest of this. Shake it up, and it gives me like a shower, so. Alright, let that dry a little bit. For my lips today, what am I feeling? What am I feeling? Yeah, we'll use this guy. This is my Fuchsia with Blue Pearl from Wet n Wild, which it's super bright, but I love bright lip, so. I have like funky shaped lips. Like this one's like nice and round, this one's like pointed and awkward. But it is what it is. And I can't just like mash my lips together like a normal person because then it gets all over, so gotta do some cleanup. Okay. I like it. It's a little bright. Tone it down. Okay, so to tone it down, I'm going to use a lip color that I got in a Divergent package, which I love that. My mother-in-law got it for me in Supreme Ritual. They're like, these are like minty. And I'm just gonna pop that in the center of my lips because it kind of plumps it up. Makes it look a little more defined. Kind of tones down that in-your-face fuchsia color. And that is it. Super easy, super simple. Hope you guys liked it. Hope I don't hate myself as I am listening to myself talk over and over again. Hopefully more of these will come soon, and thanks for watching. Bye.